What's up, Twitch fans and YouTube watchers? It's us, Omniversal Escapades. I'm going to check the sound. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear us? Oh, y'all are muted. No? Yeah, y'all are muted. What's that about?
Somebody low. That doesn't make sense. Hey, that's me.
Check.
Chickadee
17.
China, the Chinese chicken. Have a drumstick and your mind starts ticking. I hope the smoking man's in this
bring
one.
myself down a little more.
How is it that like near
Classic
the
BNL, baby.
is it near the episode we reference BNL? And usually just that one song, weirdly.
Yeah, their only song.
Why would they need more?
Well, I'm sorry, I misspoke. They also have the Big Bang Theory theme song.
Don't you dare.
They Might Be Giants.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Hang on,
Right?
I'm Googling this.
Asbert.
Okay, this one got
20.
Right?
Yeah, that is. No, theme from the Big Bang Theory, Bare Naked Ladies.
I don't want to put that on them. Wait, who are you
I
thinking
knew I
of,
wasn't
then?
crazy.
Which song are you thinking? And I agreed with you the entire time. I never doubted you. Who is saying the one you're thinking? Or
wait,
which
why
one are
am
you
I
thinking
getting
of, Jeff?
two Deans? Dean, are you trying to enter a second time?
That's kind of fun.
Oh no.
There's an imposter. Well,
we're getting double Deans.
Wait, the first Dean is completely frozen.
God bless.
I'm gonna remove first Dean.
Please, I seem to be having net issues.
Ah.
And
have you tried disabling your ad blocker?
Only on Firefox.
I don't have a ad blocker. If I want people to not know what I'm doing, I just go to private mode on Firefox.
Did you say the Blad blocker?
Don't worry about it.
The Blad blocker.
No, actually.
You got to it first. The Blad blocker.
I'm sorry.
Vlad blocker.
That's my vampire OC, Vlad Blocker. There's
a
D&D
man.
name. There's
There
a
you
D&D
go.
name. We found it.
I request that if anyone plays that, it's me because I'm running out of V names, and I always have my characters with a name with a V name.
Oh yeah, you can have Vlad.
Or you can be Vlad Blocker, and I'll be Vlad Vlocker. No relation. Vlad Vlocker.
Vlad Vlogger. Hey guys, welcome back to my D&D session.
There we go. We got it.
Yeah.
Solved.
That's
Actually,
one of those things where the person pretends to be each player around the table.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I did once play a game. It was kind of fun where, like, you dungeon crawl like you normally do in like a D&D, but everyone is like an online influencer at the same time. So, like imagine streaming on Twitch and like we do now, but also like dungeon crawling at the same time. There's even like
that.
Yeah,
they do those for charity.
I like the idea
with, like, people sending money every 30 seconds or whatever, ching-chinging up the sides. Or like product placement.
Yeah, you know, $50 and we pull a card from the deck of
I went to one of those live in your neck of the woods. There was a show, I don't know if they still do it, but it was like their super fans would come and pay a little to like influence the game. That was fun.
That is fun.
They're fun to watch. Yeah, I actually went and saw D&D D20 live in Seattle a couple weeks ago. It was fun.
Nice.
Yep, Beardsley couldn't be there because their partner was birthing a baby, and so the entire campaign was about finding their PCs or their NPCs. No, their PCs. Yeah, it was great.
Wait, they were playing other characters finding their PCs?
Everyone else, so the theme of these live shows is they've done like 7 or 8 different campaigns, and so they roll the die to see which player they're going to be, and then they roll the die to see which location they're in. But in this one, they were just able to switch between characters whenever they wanted. They had a fancy little bracelet, and so they were trying to find these 6 PCs that the person that couldn't be there is. So it was fun. It was a good time.
Nice.
Taz has
people
been
want
doing
to
this really fun thing with their live shows recently, where they've started doing Taz versus shows, where they'll just take a character that's in the public domain and fight them in D&D. So I think they did one in Pasadena this past week where it was Taz versus Popeye.
Taz versus Popeye.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that.
Didn't finish on stage.
Taz versus Steamboat Willie. I would love to see what they would do with that.
Yeah. I know they did Taz versus Romeo and Juliet. They've done Moby Dick.
Have we gotten Pooh Bear?
I wish. I
That'd
hope.
be so funny.
One day.
That would be so funny.
So sick.
Pooh
Also, like, how
Bear
do you...
with like a bandolier of shells and like
I think Pooh Bear's a tank.
M60. Pooh Bear is a tank.
Yeah,
Or do you mean he's
always
a tank?
getting his head stuck in stuff.
He's a
Character?
tank type character.
Yes, I
Okay,
said
I
that,
was-
but I also like combining.
A Pooh Bear
I like your
tank.
idea too.
It's a tank that looks like Pooh Bear.
It's a yellow tank. The top half where people stick out of, and the gun is red.
Right.
Mhm.
All
It's
right.
got honey written
His
incorrectly
shells are
on the
made
side
of
of
honey.
it.
No, his shells are honey
Okay,
jars.
okay. I'm opening MS Paint, guys. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Hmm.
Also, I can
Piglet poke out of the top of him with like a MacArthur hat or something?
Yes.
One of
Piglet was
those
in Vietnam
general's
War.
hats.
Mhm.
Piglet and Rabbit. I feel like they would. Yeah. Also, I could just show this on air. I got new math rocks.
Hell
Saw
yeah.
Nice.
those. Very exciting.
The color's not really coming through.
Yeah, it's kind
They're
of
like a blue, right?
Yeah, they're blue. It's large. They're blue and see through, but like the lighting in here is not great, so can't really see it well.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'll be using these tonight.
Well, that's awesome. I should have my dice.
I think this one that I bought separate from the fancy ones is the exact same as the fancy ones. It's just more rounded. And that's kind of fun that I picked the same thing twice. Well, these I chose because they were special edition and I get the Comic-Con ones every year, not because I thought they were pretty. I do think they're pretty, but yeah, look at that. Those are basically the same. Well, except for this is a D12, so. Other than that. Yeah, that's so similar.
Sorry, I had to fix the lighting in here.
I'm sharing the show.
I
Come on,
actually put
somebody
in.
has to be funny.
Sorry, I'm
I've
drawing
been
a
doing
tank
my
in
best
Microsoft
here.
Paint right now.
And I went to update our status because it was still showing date everything, and I accidentally typed in Dungerons and Dragons.
Well,
I had
that's got to be a
Dungeron.
thing. What is
Yeah,
that?
Ted Dungeron.
I don't know, but I'll give me some time to think about it. I'm sure I can get something.
It's like a dungaree.
Get your Dungeon on.
Get your Dungerons. All right. Let's go
It sounds
ahead.
like an anime bad race that's like, super, like a species that's really dangerous. The
I'm just stuck
Dungerons.
on it hosting America's Funniest Home Videos.
The
But
world.
yeah, Dungeron's probably are evil.
Tom Dungeron.
Dungeron.
That's awesome.
Let me go ahead. Let's go and get into this real quick. Welcome to Wild Universal Escapades. We are your hosts for the show. I'm the Dungeon Master for this adventure. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons. Our X's, meaning that we just do not bring them into the campaign, are children in peril, depictions of gore, slavery, sexual assault. And our veils, meaning that which kind of like a fade to black on, is body horror and feces. And we're ready to have a fun time. It's been a hectic 8 weeks for me, folks. So like this is like only the third day after my semester ended.
Mm-hmm.
You did it. You done did it.
Yay!
Hey, good job.
Thanks. It
Rocked
sucked.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had to learn so much medicine in like 8 weeks. I was a bad idea, but oh well.
You got to do it at some point, unless you don't.
Unless you don't.
I'm not.
Just a recap of what happened last time.
I got some notes.
Por
They're
favor.
not very extensive. I got a couple titles here. Squeeze Through Those Tubes. I think that was pre-show silliness.
That was pre-show.
Podcasting's the life for me. We need Az's question on Mabim Bam. Az and Tess really want to do an eating competition.
That comes up every few weeks.
Yeah.
Gary's a skinny Goliath. We went to a store called Jeans Legit Co., where we met an owl person reading a book, and then we tried to convince Owly to seize the means of production.
Sounds like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also asked if they had any kind of contraband or what we were looking for, and they said no several times. And then we heard something happening in the back, which is not great. Nothing seems more suspicious than someone fleeing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you chased after them and came across John Chairmat,
Yes.
a totally real name.
Yeah, we know him. We go way back.
You grilled him about what he was doing there. And he was like, well, actually, hold on. I'm interrupting Jeff. You got more notes before I...
No, that's all I had.
Okay.
Yeah, Tina did it first. You just followed up on my follow-up.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, I said you didn't interrupt, Jeff. I did.
Oh, okay. You grilled him for a bit. You found out John Chairman's not his real name. Surprise, I know. And that you had inquired where the sword was, and they told you it was in a town called, or in an area called, I think I said Sulfur Canyon. I did not get to do my recap. I didn't my recap rewatch of the last episode. I've been busy today. I'm sure someone will tell me what I did wrong later. Anyway, so in order to go find the sword, you all started heading that way. Yeah. Go watch episode 19, part 2 if you want to correct me on what I've done wrong. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. You have separated from John Chairmat, real name Betty Draper. I did put out the real name. And you're heading for Sulfur Canyon as we speak. You're going via train. It's going to take you about a week. It's a pretty remote area. And as you arrive into the town, arrive into the area, it smells, unfortunately, like its name, a bit like sulfur. Like a smell of sulfur in there. Now, if anyone has never smelled sulfur, it's kind of like bad eggs.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb. Not great. So yeah, you are. Let me see. I got some more notes here, just in case.
This is actually why people started wearing bandanas in the Old West.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, without even getting just kind of guessing. Not guessing, but just going off of my vague memory, it actually does say Sulfur Canyon is the name of the town. So yeah, cool. Anyway, so yeah, you're currently here, and you're here to get the sword.
This place stinks. Ugh.
And you said it.
Hope we don't have to be here too long.
Yeah, let's get in, get out, right? Gotta find
I'll
the
say.
sword.
That's what he said.
Heyo.
Oh,
Where do we want to head first? Just general into town, or
and the occult is he told you the occult is the cult has the sword. I
Yeah.
forgot the cult of Eskrella. Sorry, go ahead.
So we got to infiltrate this cult or catch him unawares.
Hold on. Gotta see Az's art.
Poo Tank has entered the chat.
Yeah,
good old poo tank. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
that's great.
Thank you.
That's real
Thank you very
good.
much.
I should post that to socials. That'd be pretty good.
Taz doesn't fight it, I will.
Is that based on the M1 Abrams?
I Googled tank picture and I traced over it.
Lord.
Hell yeah, you did.
All right. It has been a while since you've been here, Venn. It's been a
Yep.
long while since you've been here. This sorry, my brain is stalling tonight. You haven't been to Sulfur Canyon in a very long time, but you still remember some of your old like connections to this town.
Yeah. Yeah, I might be able to get us a little bit closer to what we're looking for, and if not closer to, maybe some more information.
Would
I
it
was gonna
help
say,
if you
I
drank
think
some
I'll-
of the memory water?
Maybe, but I don't. Since the sword was just taken recently, I don't know if that specifically would help us. I'm happy to try if you want, but I don't have anything specific that would help us in this moment. But we
Right.
can go into town. I can see, if I can wrestle up anybody who might have more info.
Was that Russell or Wrestle?
I couldn't remember which one is right, so I was very vague about it.
She
I
can
like
wrestle.
that.
He can wrestle Russell.
Ras.
Oh, Wrestling Russell.
Yeah, we go way back. Yeah, he moved away though, so we'll have to just wrestle up someone. Yeah, with a W.
Well, let's clomp into this town looking badass.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Dusters flowing in the breeze.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Hair's on fleek.
It's what do the younger people say? What's the new version of on fleek? I don't know slang anymore. Fire, looking fire.
Yeah, fire's good.
Yeah, that's
There we go.
newer.
We're not chopped unks.
Ah,
We
there
are
you
not
go.
chopped.
There we go.
Drip?
Gary might be an unk, but he's not chopped.
I'm a little chopped.
You're gonna head in. Then how do you want to gather your information? Like, how do you want to do this?
I mean, I didn't leave on particularly bad terms. I think everyone kind of knew. They didn't love me leaving, but I think everyone understood what was happening. So I think
I
we
forgot
can
something.
just.
Hold on.
You're.
Recording in progress.
Thank you, Claire.
That's back up.
So I think, if we want to just go into town, we can check out the local watering hole, and I can see if there's anybody around who we might be able to get some information from. Somebody had to have seen something. And I mean, if they don't tell me, they don't tell me, but we got to start somewhere.
All right. You're heading to town. Are you wanting to go anywhere in particular to start off with? I'm allowing you to like world build it here, kind of like we normally do. You're allowed to add businesses as you see, as you know.
Maybe the local tavern. My buddy Branch usually hangs out there.
All right. So you head over to the tavern. I need to name. I should actually like time these out right, but let's say Squawk and Squalor.
Beautiful. I mean, I knew that.
Yeah, that's why it's beautiful.
Is it the
It's-
squawkin' squalor or the squawk in squalor or squawk?
Squawk.
Yeah, is there an
Squalor.
ampersand or an N? It's all of them. They have several names just listed.
Squawk and Squalor, A and D. It's not fancy.
Mm.
Yeah, this isn't some millennial ice cream shop.
Yeah.
I like that they put squalor right there in the name, so you know kind of the vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the drinks are cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Also, they serve good chicken. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're good. You walk in and there's, middle of the day, so there's only like maybe like one or two people and the bartender behind the bar. Yeah, so yeah. And as a joke, I don't mean this literally. There's a cloaked figure in the corner minding his,
I talked to him.
Hey, we could. He might know something. I can't
No.
see who it is beneath this cloak.
We walk up to him. He's like, "Hello, my name is Robert.
I'm Robert. I'm Robert. Good. I'm Robert Daybringer.
I'm Robert Mann.
Yeah.
I'm the least interesting person ever to exist in this world."
He's just trying to get us to sign up for a multi-level marketing scheme.
I'm an
Don't
account-
pay attention to him.
Oh no, I would never do that. I'm an accountant.
Have you ever considered becoming your own boss?
I like the idea that Ven's like, I feel like they're gonna sign us for multi-level marketing. Oh, I would do that. Yeah, but would you like to be your own boss?
So yeah, why don't we go up to the bar, get a drink?
All right. You get to the bar. It's like, oh, hello there. What can I get for you fine people?
Yes, what do you want? It's on me.
What do you got? What kind of place is this?
I mean, I got a little bit of food here. It's kind of it's a stew because we're a mining town. There's a lot of mining towns in my world. I should change it up. The
It's the Wild West. A lot of mining.
There's not a lot
sulfur.
of plants, so you got to
Yeah.
make your food out of minerals.
Fair
And
enough.
coal.
Yeah, we're mining towns. It's a lot of hearty food, but you also got alcohol, beer, shots, whiskey, bourbon. We're fancy like that. And I've got ice. I got an ice machine.
Oh,
No
you
shit.
guys got ice now?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have some whiskey on the rocks.
Double.
Just a single. You trying to get me drunk, sir?
I'm trying to make money.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
I was gonna order a whiskey shot, but I think you tempted me with that bourbon.
I was also thinking bourbon, but instead of on the rocks, can I get the ice in a separate glass?
Yeah, all right. Just a
Great,
second.
Thank you.
Can I get a silly straw?
Oh yeah, no, here. He's gonna pull out like one of those like cups you would find that holds like the straws in a normal restaurant, and it's just full of silly straws.
Oh hell yeah!
I usually carry a couple, but I don't have any right now, so that's really good. I'll steal a couple before we leave. Well, everyone's got their drink.
Everyone's got
Yeah.
he's gonna come back with a couple glasses and drinks. There, let me know if you folks need anything else. Did you need any food or any other drinks, stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around. Does it look like anybody's watching us or paying attention to us at all?
Not really. Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing.
I'm gonna go. On second thought, do you have any Wyvern ale?
They're 1,000 gold per bottle.
I'll take 2.
All right. He's
Whoa.
going. Excuse me. He's going to grab there's a bell on the wall to get attention. He's like, ding ding ding. Hey everyone, sorry, I gotta close early for today. I gotta go to the meat market. I'll be open in a couple hours, probably by dinner time. If y'all don't mind just heading out for now, I would appreciate it. And the remaining people get up and they start meandering out after a while, and he's gonna close and lock the door behind you. And he's like, hi.
Hey.
Not many people knows the passphrase that. Okay, what's the situation?
We're looking for some intel. I used to be around here, moved away, but I'm looking for some friends, looking for some info.
Okay, I mean I got intel. What do you? I mean, bartender, I hear a lot. What do you want to know?
We're looking for a sword.
I mean, we've got a blacksmith here in town. I don't.
It's gonna be a pretty important sword. It came here quietly recently.
Oh,
You hear about anything weird happening recently? It's got a power. It's an ancient sort of tool of wizards and stuff.
I mean, I've heard some. Is gonna look over at Venn. How much am I? Are you okay with me saying?
Go for it. I trust these two.
Okay. I hear rumblings that there is possibility of a overturning a power with the order, the Redwood. They are they're saying that the leader got some sword and they're blaming his erratic behavior on the sword.
All right. You know where we can find it? Usual spot, or have things changed recently?
Yeah, they're in the grove still. They don't like to leave often, so this is,
I get that. Yeah.
so yeah, you might want to.
Does anybody in town keep them in supplies, or do they come in with a wagon? How's that work?
So shouldn't like side eye Venn, but the best of the question is like, I don't know how much I should be telling you this. But like generally we do some of the merchants do supply them with like food and animals. It's through a chain of like dead drops. Not literally, you don't dead drop animals, but you
Live dropping.
Leave
live
in a
dropping,
field or whatever.
Yeah. There are a few businesses here in town that do that. Yeah, it tends to be animal based, is what it is.
And is that like just irregularly? Like, how do they find out it's time for a new purchase?
They send word. Sorry, I got a message. They send word to them through like, let's say, helping friends, tiny little helping friends.
Tiny.
Birds. They use birds. Yeah.
Okay, because you got to be specific, because I was about to point to my tiny little helping friend, but that's
I was
Now
thinking
I'm talking about
brownies,
Venn.
pixies, teeny guys.
Yeah, they send word via bird. That's what they do.
Bird
Bird
scissors?
is the
Pretty
word.
tricky.
Oh, they got them all trained up.
Birds are really good at going incognito because there's so many of them. Do they use a particular type of bird?
The ones they can train. Some birds are
Kinda
easier
like
to train than
dogs.
others. Like
You can't tell which ones are going to be good until
yeah. Sometimes falcons, sometimes pigeons, sometimes a turkey. No one ever expects a turkey.
No one ever expects a turkey.
Turkeys don't ever get stopped.
Yeah, if you want to get a hold of them, you're gonna want to go through the normal means.
That's good. All right. Anything else you guys want to know before we head over there?
Do you, by any chance, have a plan to ship any alcohol or root beer or anything?
No, I mostly work as an informant, and sometimes in between where I go send a message or talk to somebody who needs something done.
Okay, now if you're an informant, they could pay you to inform about this conversation.
I guess.
So how much are we talking to keep that on the down low for now?
It's gonna look over at Venn. Did you want me to not tell them?
They know me, but it's going to be better if first contact is from us. So if you could not tell them for right now, I'll go in, say my hellos, and then, we should be square.
I mean, I guess I can give it like a day or two. I do have to say something, but I guess
I
can
respect that. A day or two is great. I don't want it looking like I'm being shady, going around corners and avoiding them. I want them to hear from me that I'm in town.
All right. Yeah, I can wait like a couple days.
I appreciate that.
If you do mention us, just mention that like you met the super smoking hot lady and her two friends.
Who are both tall.
When did you...
Oh, Venn wants to be a baller.
Oh, I'm pretty happy with my height, but that way they don't know it's me.
It's like that sounds like a good idea. When does she arrive?
Level look from Susie.
Man, that's just rude.
What?
All right, we done here?
What? There got Tess here. What happened? Did I do something wrong?
She does a hair flip and goes to walk out.
Brother, that was the beautiful woman.
Oh. I'm not the best. I don't pick up a lot on social cues.
That's okay.
Quite all right. You should, if we come back here though, you should tell her that she's beautiful or something. Trust me, she'll be thinking about this.
It's fantastic bourbon. We probably will be back. And I don't remember anywhere else it's got ice unless you guys got a bunch of new makers recently.
Oh no, I had a special order that from the capital.
Yeah, we'll be back. All right. Yeah, I drink my bourbon and we go.
All right. So you head out.
I know that this probably isn't the case, but when he said that he got that from the Capitol, like in my head, I was picturing Father Mason himself sending that to this guy.
Taping up the box.
Yeah. Like, I know that there's like a million people in the Capitol, but for some reason I was just like, it has to be him.
Just
Who else can it be?
The one character that you met in the Capitol that does all the work of the Capitol.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he's a Simpsons character. He does a little bit of everything. You'll like see him at the docks, work at the docks. Then you go to the store, he's working at the store.
Mm-hmm. A jack of all trades.
Exactly.
Father of none.
Disguise.
So to go to the path that you're wanting to go, if you're wanting to meet your old friends, Venn, you have to kind of go a little bit out of the way outside of town, and to an abandoned mine that even has like, don't enter, dangerous, collapse, tunnel collapse.
All right, I'm not going to tell you guys these are fake signs. It is a little dangerous, but this is also where we need to go.
Okay.
Are they okay if we come armed?
Well, they're going to have to be. But let me go in front.
Good idea. Let's bust out the lanterns.
Yeah, I don't expect a problem, but I feel like if you expect problems all the time, then that's a difficult way to live. So, yeah, let's get this over with.
As you proceed into the tunnel, unless anyone's going to do something before I do a small monologue here. Okay. As you proceed into the tunnel, let's do a bit of a flashback, shall we?
Yep.
We're gonna go to several years. I'd be a little vague on years because age is such a weird number in D&D. Every species has its own age range, but let's say young Venn, like childhood Venn. Do you imagine that you were born into this or brought into this?
I was born into it. My family's been for a while.
Okay. So let's say you're in your home with your rock gnome parents. Let's mix it up. You have two dads.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was trying to figure out which I want to do, 2 dads or 2 moms. Let's say 2 dads.
Yeah, you can switch it next time if you want. See which fits better.
So I'm not going to name them unless you do an as and say what's their names. But it's dad and
their names
daddy.
are mom and dad.
There you go. And they're sitting with you. You're probably about like 10 or so, and like, all right, Venny, it is time to live up to your family duty. you're gonna have to swear an oath. Excuse me, I was adjusting. You have to swear an oath because we had to protect our family, our big old family here, and that also means that you're going to be gone for a while because you're becoming a squire, right? So we won't be able to see you for a bit, but one day when you're a big guy, you'll be able to come back and visit us.
Okay.
How much of that went through, by the way? My internet's acting up.
Oh,
We got it.
Okay. Like, all right, now be strong for us. And you heard a knock at the door, and standing about 6'5" roughly is an elf. Let's say he's a high elf, and he's like staring down you only because of his height. Although as a child, you might think he's literally staring down at you.
Do I recognize him?
Only by reputation and name. This
Okay.
is the knight of your a knight of your order, and he is you're basically becoming his like knight, his squire. You just get to learn the tricks of the trade, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
He looks down at you and says, "Are you to be my knight errant?"
Yes, sir.
He's going to get down to about eye level with you. He's like, "It's going to be a lot of hard work. Are you sure you can do this?" Okay. We're gonna skip just a few more, like a year or so ahead of time. You've kind of gotten yourself established. The way I would imagine the schooling goes is everyone has an individual instructor, but they also have like just general instructors on top of that because you had to learn horseback riding and how to read, how to write. So general education on top of everything.
Yeah.
So you're in classes. Let's say sword fighting class, right? You got wooden swords. Not going to give you real ones. You're children. And you are fighting. You're practicing with with a friend of yours. Let me get a name here real quick. I should just get a name generator. I genuinely
that's too easy.
I feel like that'd save me so much time.
How about Claude?
Hold on.
Van Damme? No.
Did you say Van Damme?
Yeah. I don't think that's his name, but I don't know. I'm not in charge.
1 second. Sorry, everyone.
I was thinking Claude as in like Claude Hopper.
And I was thinking like John.
I mean, I can make it John if you want.
No, I don't know.
Oh, John Claude. Okay. I was like, what did you mean by John?
Who's a thinker?
For me,
It's not
yes.
good. It was not good, but I still said it.
No. Listen, what you said was fine.
No,
It's just that I'm working a little bit behind right now.
That's fair.
He is your friend that you made in the last year. His name is Philip Sanders. Old Phil.
Hello, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Much like you, he's one of the few species here that is actually of smaller stature. He's a halfling.
They put us together a lot.
It is a lot safer in the beginning stages because of the height difference. There's a reach difference between like humans and gnomes and humans and halflings. So to start off with, they're like put you together.
Yeah, I kept going for people's ankles. They didn't like that.
Yeah, mother, you little shit. I gotta think of a name or I gotta think of a voice, excuse me, and it has to be a child's voice on top of that. Hold on. All right, Venn.
I'm literally about to say he could be a tiny short child with a very deep voice. I don't know.
Every character I do with the like when I hear myself back on the next episode.
You can do the voice you thought of. I thought it was beautiful. It sounded like a bird song.
Yeah.
Like a bird's song. All right.
as you're fighting, Venn is telling you, not Venn, excuse me, Philip is telling you about what life is like outside of the grove. It's like, yeah, it's like the world is like full of sand and there are no trees and like all the animals are kind of hungry because they don't have food.
How do they? What do they? That doesn't make any sense.
It's all like sand and hot.
Why?
He's gonna like in the middle of your fighting, like, teacher, what? Why is the world outside hot
and
and
Sandy.
sandy? And I think it's a good idea for me to bring this up at least every few episodes so that the listeners can remember. Well, the world used to be verdant and green, but one day the goddess Lumira vanished. And she was the goddess that had domain over magic and sun, and when and the earth, plants, excuse me. And whenever she disappeared, all the plants went with her. So whenever that happened, all the plants on our planet started dying. And when there's no nature to maintain ecosystems, there are no moisture. There's not enough moisture in the ground. The ground becomes barren. It's really hard to grow crops. You know, living in a world that has become barren or the environment is no longer sustainable will just be devastating to the world. And that is also out of character, a ham-fisted way of saying, why aren't we doing more for global warming? Anyway.
Any more farming?
No.
Any more about global warming?
Yeah, we're not doing shit about climate change. Not enough.
We should be doing more differentiated farming now. Restorative.
Do you mean in real life or in the podcast?
Oh, no, I meant in real life. That's why I said the ham-fisted part. I was just like, yeah.
That's right.
There's your environmental
Folks, you come
message.
here for the commentary. Fucking do something about it. I don't know what that might be, but yeah. Pressure your corporations.
Venmo me.
Run against your senators because they suck.
Physically run against them. Get into marathons.
Yeah. It's like, and because magic is gone, most of the world is barren. But there are organizations like ours, the Order of the Redwood, that we protect what is left. We protect what's here because what is here is sacred. We need to make sure that what is here will not be removed from the world, because one day this could all be taken from us. And on that day, our whole world as we know it will end. And the other kids in the room were kind of scared at the moment because he just was gotten very serious.
Yeah, the only time I've heard about no plants is in old wives' tales about why you shouldn't do different things. So this is not great.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and skip forward back to the present day. Eventually, as you're going down there, you're going to come across a there's somebody at the end of the tunnel who looks like a miner. And he's just kind of sitting there, like looks like he's eating, getting ready to eat lunch, basically.
So at like 10 or like 15, what are we talking?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Let's just keep walking towards it. That was a minor joke. Thank you. Good night. Let's see. Do I recognize the silhouette at all? I mean, it's been a while, so it's.
I will say one, you have to worry about the silhouette because as a rock gnome, you do have dark vision, so you actually do just see him. But if you want to give me like a roll,
I have a bullseye lantern if you want me to shine it on him.
Yeah, I can already see him, and I feel like, and he can already see us, so all that's gonna do is kind of reiterate that we are not from here.
Perception roll if you want to give it, Tess.
17?
You will notice on his lapel, I use the term very broadly, but on the lapel of his vest, there's like a little like symbol of the tree, like a redwood tree, basically. I was like, "Oh, hi, folks. I don't think you should be in here. The place is very unsafe. I'm just here to like reinforce the out of character. I'm forgetting the term. I'm here to reinforce the like sidings to make sure everything doesn't collapse. But like, this is a very unsafe mine. You shouldn't be in here."
No, I know. We're in here for a reason. We're trying to get somewhere.
In a mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just keep eye contact with him. Does he notice that I have, now dead kind of plants all throughout my...
Yeah. You'll see like a look of recognition, and he was like, this is gonna sound weird. I have a question for you.
Yep.
What it's a puzzle. Like everyone loves puzzles, right?
I love a puzzle.
What lives in the shade but wanders the land?
Fox stuff.
He's gonna stand up. He's just gonna stand up, and go to one of the sconces for the lanterns and just pulls it back, and the back wall of this mine that previously was like a dead end will open up.
You guys like me pretending like I didn't know it? Did you get scared there for a second?
I had no idea what was going on through that whole interaction, so I'm just here for the ride.
All right, so we're gonna.
I don't even know what a foxglove is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a very pretty flower.
Okay, I thought maybe it was gloves made out of foxes.
It could be that too, but they're flowery. You press the outsides and they kind of talk a little bit. It's kind of fun.
Oh.
They're poisonous though, so don't eat them.
Yeah, even the guys are like, yeah, don't eat them.
Don't eat them.
They look nice though.
I'm gonna want to eat them.
Don't eat them. That's why I told you don't.
Okay.
There is light coming from the back of the basically from where the entrance is at.
Well, let's keep going. I shake his hand as we go past.
I haven't been here long, but it's good to see a fellow order member.
It's good to see you, bud.
Also, I got a picture of Foxglove for everyone. There we go. This is not entirely related, but like
it's not unrelated.
There we go.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I do want to put that in my
like
mouth.
Me.
Yes.
Also, that as
the fact you told me I shouldn't put it in my mouth makes you want to put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Do that.
I'm just a large child.
As you walk in towards the light, you will see what can only be described as a forest. Something you have only read about in books. There are trees everywhere. They're tall. They're literally redwood trees for a lot of them. The smell of pine, which, I mean, you two do not know what that smells like, but for the audience, it smells like pine. There's animals about. You see like a deer in the distance. He looks at you and then just kind of goes back to what he's doing. You hear the sounds of bird chirping in abundance rather than, on occasion. You see what looks like some fruit coming from some of the trees. You see berries and bushes. You see life, basically.
Now, these ones you can't eat, and these ones you can't eat. And don't get them mixed up.
Okay.
Here's a good rule of thumb. If you want to eat something, you show it to me, and I'll tell you. How's that sound?
The guy the guy at that just leaves a 3, leave him be.
Exactly. I'm gonna refresh some of the leaves on my thing. Do little epaulets of of leaves.
I'll wave at the deer, smiling like a dumbass.
The deer's
I'm gonna pull a couple of leaves off of a tree and show them to Venn. Can I eat
Can you eat 'em?
these?
Can I eat them?
they are not. I will say they're not poisonous. Let's say they're just like oak tree leaves. They taste terrible.
Yeah, bud, go for it.
I eat a leaf.
It is
I like that the first one you're
Awful.
not gonna like because it might make you not eat more things. Like if you
Like
started with
green
blackberries,
corn
then you're gonna just want everything.
I just kind of imagine like a cat. Whenever a cat gets something it doesn't like, it's like, I'm just gonna eat this. No, 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 no.
Dean, can I roll something to see if I like it?
Sure, go
you
for
like
it.
trash? Yum.
It's not trash till it lands on the ground.
This feels like Constitution, yeah?
Or nature.
Yeah, this is a Constitution. Yeah.
Alright, cool. That is gonna be 18.
Yes!
I really like this fucking leaf, you guys.
Yeah, I
Well,
I
goodness,
actually
it's everywhere.
like had to think of DC as like, I mean, most people wouldn't enjoy oak tree leaves. I guess like a 17, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, not Venn. Gary kind of likes it.
This is really great. Like,
I
does all this stuff taste like this?
kinda. I am so glad you're enjoying this. Susie, what do you think? Did the deer wave back?
The deer did not wave back. It doesn't have hands.
I'm flabbergasted. I've never seen anything like it.
Her
Really
gasts
not.
have been flabbered.
Yeah,
And
this is my whole thing. So if you guys wondered why I got so weird in the capital, this is kind of why.
also the temperature is noticeably cooler.
Yeah.
It is nice in here.
I'll take off my duster and like shake it out, fold it up,
Mm-hmm.
throw it over my shoulder.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a suit jacket over the shoulder look right now for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ready, he's ready to strut the runway now.
Mm-hmm.
As you're standing around talking, let's say human will walk up to you three, clothing made primarily of like, let's say, like animal skins, made well, like it's like hide, and like bits and pieces of like fiber from like plants, right, to hold it all together. It's like, hi, welcome in. Do you all need anything?
We're looking for some information, or to say hello to some old friends. Do you know where we can find everybody?
Well, I mean, we have I gotta think of some stuff. Hold on.
We're looking for 2 rock gnomes named Mom and Dad.
I left when I was 10. I don't know their names. Their last name is Folkor, and their first names are Mom and Dad.
I like how adult Venn is saying it that way.
It's like going back home after you've been away for a few years and you kind of, revert a little bit.
Right. I was like, well, I mean, we don't exactly have an informational center, but we do have a community center, and I'm sure there's someone there you
great.
could talk to.
Sweet. All right.
And
then I know where the community center is, right? Or is this new?
It is not new. The building is older than you are.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and we'll.
Do they got they got the Junimos in there?
Afraid not. No.
Oh.
They're all on the farm.
Yeah, they're all on the farm.
On the way there, I grabbed some berries, and I'm like, "You are not gonna believe these. If you like the oak leaves,
let's say
these are like weird and bumpy looking.
They are, but they're full of juice.
I don't know. Those leaves were pretty good.
I pop one in my mouth, and you see the like blood red juice coming out.
Oh my god, Ben, my little bud, are you all right?
Wait, that's terrifying.
You're good though. Sorry,
Let
I
me-
didn't mean to be so messy. I got
No,
excited.
it's okay. Let me try one of those.
All right, let's make fair as fair. Roll a Constitution, the DC lower, obviously.
God,
see
please don't
if-
be allergic to blackberries.
21.
See, hate them.
That would, I mean, it would be funny if we did. I don't want to tell.
Yeah,
Az
if you
what
got
their
a nat
characters
1
look.
on blackberries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be like, oh god, oh no, I say with the 21, they're pretty good. Yeah, you've hardly had anything sweet like this before.
My God.
And juicy.
Right.
And these
Um,
are called blackberries?
On account of their berries and they're black. Yep.
Yeah.
Berries are the kind of small things that are growing off of the bushes. But if they're growing off a tree, they got a different name. But they don't all have the same name, so I don't have a blanket one for that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But if they're bushes, they're berries.
All right. I'm gonna be keeping my head on a swivel for any fruit trees now.
in abundance,
Oh,
all around
sweet.
you.
All right, cool. I'll pick a fruit out of a tree. I'll let you decide.
Apple.
What kind of apple, Dean? I work in a produce department, man. You got to be specific.
As I'm afraid I cannot compare. You're the apple expert on this show. I
It's
would
a
have to
apple?
ask
Okay.
you.
Let me roll a d20, and depending on how good or bad it is, I'll tell you what kind of apple it is. Oh, it's an 8. Oh, it's
Gala?
That's a gala for sure.
that is a gala, yeah.
Or like a mushy
Glad
golden
we all agreed.
delicious.
Even a mushy golden delicious is higher
It's
than an
still
8, I
pretty
think.
golden delicious, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a one would be a Granny Smith because like they're not sweet. They're just really good at being enhanced in other food, you know.
Look,
I
I
like
like a
Granny
sour
Smith.
apple.
They're good in a pie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, if it was a 20, that's a sweet tango apple.
Yeah.
I've never had sweet tango.
And
All right,
one
so
is
yeah.
a crab apple. There we go. We've got the apple
Yeah.
scale.
That's entirely fair.
17 is a pineapple. Sorry.
I need to go look up later if crab apples are actually apples or not. No, I'm just curious.
Well, good
but
news.
yeah.
I'll do it.
Appreciate it. As you proceed forward, there's fruit everywhere. There's animals everywhere. Eventually, you come across this town. There are trees overhead, so there's a lot of shade. It's one of the reasons why it's so cool in here. And you just see people like dressed similar to the person that you saw at their entrance, and they're just kind of walking around doing their lives. You see some talking to animals like they're people.
What's going on here? She says to Venn.
Everyone's got different talents, and when there's more animals around, you're more likely to talk to them. And in here, people aren't as shy about using their magic.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's real nice.
And in the center of the town is this old, let's say, the trunk of what looked like used to be a very large tree has been hollowed out. The tree itself is gone. It's just the trunk itself, right?
The community center.
The community center. Thank you. Yes. Damn, that was good. Damn it. And it's been hollowed out on the inside. It looks like there are people coming and going. It doesn't look like there's a lot of doors in this area. It's mostly just like flaps over doorways sort of situation. Yeah, it looks like the town center is the community center. Damn it, that was a good joke. I'm so disappointed in myself.
You would have gotten there. I just kind of ran ahead a little bit.
I don't think I would have gotten that one. It was really good.
I believe you.
But yeah, there's community center. And also, then in the distance, you do see your parents' place. It's easier to notice because it's smaller than most.
All right, let's start with the community center.
All right. Real quick, I need to use the bathroom and get some
It's
water.
about break time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Take a quick 5-minute break, everyone.
All right, let's do
Yeah,
it.
sounds good.
Get your crab apples and come on back.
Oh, yeah.
Crab apples. What's this? Any apple fruit that is 2 inches or less in diameter.
Which is white. Which is wild because some crabs are very large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty surprising. All right, I'll be right back.
Break time.
Oh my god, guys, I've been planning for months to go to this show. They're showing Twilight, but they have the Seattle Philharmonic playing all the music. And I was so excited, but I didn't get a ticket, and now they're sold out of the 7:30. So that's bad. Now I got to make sure I can get into the 2 p.m. My friend and I are doing that instead of going over to Forks, even though Forks is going to be crazy. It's the Forever Twilight Festival, and like everyone's going to be there, including the author, and she's probably going to announce a new book. But it's $600 to get into any of the events, and otherwise you're just hanging out there. So we're not going to do that.
Sorry, I was looking something up.
Fair. Oop, nope, they have haha.
Get them.
They've got resale tickets.
Get them.
It's only $100 or $200 to be in the pit.
That's a lot of money.
It is, but it's less than $600.
I mean, yeah, that's true. And not a significant amount either.
I know, that's why I'm trying to find cheaper ones. Maybe I'll just stand directly outside the Paramount and hope I can hear something. Same price.
Oh, how is the weather out there in the Northwest? I heard you all don't have like AC, so
Yeah, it's Box Fan Central.
I have a friend who lives out in Portland, which is not that area, obviously, but they complain about the weather all the time in the area, and like most of the houses there don't have like AC; they just have heaters.
Exactly.
So.
My friend had an extra AC that she was trying to get rid of. She and her husband were trying to get somebody to take it for so long. So I said I would take it, and then she recognized that I would never set it up because I was too hot to do labor, and so she basically broke into my apartment and set it up for me. Thank you, Kylie.
Wow.
Nice.
I know. Now it's not my entire apartment, but my room is so cold. I love it.
Nice.
Up again. Here we go.
All right.
Who talks first? Me talk first? You talk first?
Oh,
somebody does.
Sounds like you already did it.
There we go.
So.
Hey, quick question, because I'm just genuinely curious. On our tags for the Twitch, why is HVAC one of those?
Probably you put that on when we were talking to Hector.
That does kind of sound like me, actually. Okay, well, I'll tell.
Yeah, Hector, Valencia, Arrow, Condicionado.
Yeah, Condicionado.
Well,
yeah.
he's the personification of the funny enough, the AC.
Yeah.
And the central heating. He is very shy, so we have only seen his hands. And he's been very forward about his feelings.
He comes on.
He's been
very
extremely forward about his feelings.
I was like, if this was a real person, I would be very uncomfortable.
This is the first NPC we have dealt with where the scripting gives you an off ramp at every single juncture.
Those play times in my head was like, we should click that one.
And I said, no, we're riding this.
We're doing a love route.
Now,
all right.
if you ride that pony to the end, at the end you see his whole body, and it's that squeezy guy from the X-Files that goes through vents.
Ooh.
I have seen what he looks like, and it is a regular looking person.
Oh, okay.
That
guy was not a regular looking person.
Yep,
no,
exactly.
he wasn't.
Not sized.
Someone online was like, oh, they have all these trigger warnings and all of these things so that you don't get so that nothing bad happens, but they didn't warn me that Hector looks exactly like my ex-boyfriend. I'm like, oh.
No.
No.
Oops.
Oh,
People have said that
crushing
about a few of the
defeat.
characters where they're like, oh no.
We're back. As you proceed forward towards the community center,
It's good.
as you go in there, you see people doing different things. There's some like general trading, right? There's some people just talking and relaxing, and then but standing on a dais, dais feels right.
Either one works, yeah.
Yeah. A dais in the center of this community center is someone you haven't seen in a very, very long time. He is the knight who trained you. And I got the name right here. Sven Sunflower, or as you would know him, Knight Commander.
No,
Was
Knight
that-
Commander.
Knight Commander Sunflower. And he goes to him reading like what looks like over a book to like a ledger to looking over at you.
Hello.
Hello, Knight Venn.
It's good to see you.
It's been a while.
It has.
What brings you back to our order?
Well, how can you not miss it? Right?
I mean, the world outside is terrible, yeah.
Well, beyond that, this will always be home, But beyond that, we are working to stop something terrible.
He's gonna put the ledger down. What do you mean terrible?
Well, these here are my compatriots.
Yes,
Hi.
Howdy.
I do see the outsiders.
I trust them with my life. And they would never say anything. So and if they did, I would kill them. So
I mean, Outsiders is kind of part of the whole brand of the Wayward Vagabonds, like in general. It's right there in the name, Vagabonds, going from town to town, solving mysteries, saving cultures, if they need saving. Obviously, you guys are doing fine.
Rudely, he does not break eye contact with Ben when you say all that.
yeah. No, that's kind of how he is. Yeah. Which I don't say out loud, but you can see that I'm not at all fazed by this.
Yes, well,
Susie and Surefoot, and this is Garrison, Gary, as we call him.
Pleasure.
So we are looking for a sword that has gone missing.
Hold on, Venn. Shouldn't we do some pleasantries or like hello, and tell my story and boast, maybe drink mead out of flagons.
There are definitely people that I can introduce you to that would love that type of introduction. There are lots of people here that would really appreciate that.
but and then finally making eye contact is like, but I am not one of them.
Oh, my apologies. I'll step back.
It's okay. We'll have a good old evening, I promise. We're looking for a sword that's gone missing.
I believe there's a blacksmith in town who could have helped you, I'm assuming.
It's a rather it's a special sword. It's a magic sword. It would have been kind of contraband.
So you come back after all this time to look for a sword. We do not hear a word from you.
I've sent letters. I don't know how they haven't gotten here.
Well, we don't exactly have a postal service.
Yeah, they might have been lost in the midway, but no, I miss you guys a lot. You know why I had to go. Things got, and I just wanted to help the world.
Then you were a very studious person.
Yeah,
But helping the world was probably your only real character flaw.
I know, I know, but that's something that I had to go figure out for myself, because what if I could do it, right? We have all of this around us, and the rest of the world doesn't, And I just feel like we could find a way for everyone to have this.
The world is dying, and when it's gone,
Yeah.
we will rebuild.
I look, everything I know from you. And I love that. I learned so very much. And I think what makes me so willing to do what I got to do is from here. But after everything that happened, I couldn't just sit and let the rest of the world happen to the world.
I see that Philip's passing did not last with you, or did not, or stayed with you. That's actually what I meant to say. Stayed with you. I messed up.
Yeah, I mean, how could it not really? Um, at some point you see something and you gotta say something, you know?
No.
And I get that because if all of us went off like I did, we would have nothing here. And we got to have people here. So I appreciate that I am kind of the odd one out. And I get that. And it does not mean that I love here any less. And I do love it here. And I'm happy to be back. And I'm sorry that I have not been back. It's just difficult. And I'm doing what I can to do what I can.
Well, even though you've been gone a while, you are a member of our community. How many? What do you know of the sword?
Guys, I keep forgetting the name of the sword. That is my other only flaw.
Isn't it the Sword of Lumira?
I thought
Yeah.
so.
I never officially gave it a name, but that wouldn't be an inaccurate way of describing it. So
Mhm.
So
We're
I'll
looking for
say
the sword of
it's-
Lumira.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's Sword of Lumira. It's supposed to be like holy or something. Some bad people are trying to get their hands on it, and we got to make sure they don't.
If there's any sort of like big supernatural thing that's happened around here recently, that may be a clue as to where it might have ended up.
let me ask around the town to see if I can find anything out for you. It might
That
take me.
sounds great. Mhm.
You are welcome to stay. You two as guests, obviously.
I give Gary a high five. A quiet one, obviously.
Mhm.
Of course, I'll keep them on the straight and
Respectful.
narrow. It'll be nice to see everybody again. I can get some new leaves in my gear. These are a little dead.
Hold on, I think of one thing real quick.
Sir, you got a lovely place here. I don't know how you keep it so nice, but man, this would be great if we could have this in my hometown or our city. Man, that'd be awesome.
I never want to leave a place like this.
Oh God,
Hard to.
I'd spend all my days looking after animals and praying, plowing, tending trees. Is that what you do? You tend a tree?
You can, yeah, you can tend to trees.
Wow.
I'm going to say this as nicely as possible. Venn is welcome here because Venn is from here. You two have a limited invitation.
Understandable.
Yeah. That was more hyperbole what I was saying.
Understood.
Yeah, we're just so blown away by all this majestic beauty, all these
Wouldn't-
animals.
I wouldn't dream of overstaying our welcome, don't worry.
Absolutely not. We'd have to prove ourselves in some kind of a ritual or a program of learning over
Perhaps
time.
an act of heroism.
Oh, yeah. Or a game. Some people like to do a game where they bring you into a group. I love those. I haven't actually been invited to one, but I read the stories, around the campfire and such.
Well, yeah, we'll get out of your hair. I gotta go visit, mom and dad. Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure David and Lonnie haven't seen you in a while.
Who's David and Lonnie?
Your mom and dad. Your
Oh.
parents.
Oh. Okay.
You want some of that memory water there, Van? You can't your
Why would they
parents'
have
names?
introduced themselves? Why would they have introduced themselves to me?
You know, I thought it was interesting that we both had parents named Mom and Dad, but it turns out it was just me.
Mine was just uncle, so you guys got one up on me there.
Well, there we go.
Wait, wasn't I orphaned? What? I forget.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you
So
were
you
orphaned,
never
yeah.
learned their
Ah,
names.
shit. You had an uncle as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Every time you heard about it, they were your mom and dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, you do know that your dad's name are David and Lonnie, right?
Yeah, of course I know that. Yeah, I forgot it was dad and dad, not mom and dad. Shit.
Yeah,
One
it
of
was
them
your
likes
two
the
dads
mom
named
role,
Mom
you
and
know?
Dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Dad. It's like, oh,
I
okay.
pretend I said dad and dad every time.
Yeah. no, it's
I'm
all
not
good.
doing the thing where it's dad and dada or papa or anything. They're dad and dad.
Yeah.
I use
That's-
a different inflection.
That's going to be very confusing. Like, hey, Dad, yes. Both at the same time.
No, it's all in the
You,
tone.
Dad.
Yeah, well,
You, Dad.
well, to be fair, if they didn't want to go by the same name, they shouldn't have fell in love with each other when they have the same name.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you doing at the moment? Like, what are you doing now?
I kind of act as deferent, like as like you're in charge and I am nothing, as I did kind of back then. Like there's a little bit more of like knowing and a little bit not rebellion, but I'm trying my best to be as small and not a problem as possible because I spent years wanting his approval and then I spent years terrified to come back. So now that I'm back, I don't want to do anything that'll cause an issue. Because I know that I didn't do anything wrong, but what I did wasn't right according to them.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to be a good little boy.
It's one of the situations where like you met somebody from your childhood, it makes you feel like a literal child again.
Mhm.
I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go ask around with this sword.
That sounds good. It was good to see you. I appreciate your help.
Yes, if it's not a problem. I mean, it's been never mind.
I'm gonna give him a really pretty leaf or vine that I found while I was out. I don't want it to be from the capital, but if it is, that's what I'm gonna give him anyway.
Let's make it a percentage. I haven't rolled all night. Let's do it.
How rotted is this plant?
It's the thought that counts.
It's-
Well, actually, it's very dry, so it would have dried, not rotted.
Oh,
That's true.
That's not bad.
And in fairness, I only remember you gathering leaves in like one place, so it'd have to be the
Well, there was
capital.
only one place that had leaves. I also started with some, so I don't know where those are from.
I'd say
Probably
it's one-
here.
Yeah.
You got to have one of those big scrapbooks where you like tape things in.
Pressed them. I have a
maybe
bunch of
have
pressed
plastic
Wait,
flowers.
over 'em.
Venn having a pressed flower scrapbook is like so perfect. I love
It
that so much.
Absolutely tracks.
In Ben's room back in Yellowbird, it's just a bunch of books that and like plants hung upside down to dry.
Yeah, well, and it's like I found an errant leaf every once in a while that was like under a barrel for 50 years, and then we knocked it down doing something, and I was like, "Ooh, leaf."
Petrified leaf.
Mhm.
He's gonna take the leaves and thank you, Ben. I appreciate the token.
That was real nice, Finn. I can't believe you
It's good to
parted
be
with
on.
such a good one.
Well, I mean, look how many we got here. Plus, I remember where I got this one, so we can go back. I wrote it
Oh.
on the page that I took it from.
Smart.
All right.
So you got
he-
a smart cookie in this one.
He was my teacher. He was my knight.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
He was my squire.
Oh, okay. I was thinking night and day. Night and squire. That's some kind of.
I could see where that
religious thing?
miscommunication would happen. Yeah.
Mm.
I could see the mistake. No, it's a term that goes back the millennia prior to the magic disappearing.
Yeah, this whole situation's real old. Speaking of old, let's go see my dad's.
Let's do it.
Oh, ow.
He is just gonna keep dealing with us until we physically walk away.
Yeah.
So we gotta go.
All right. Let's flash back to Ven's teenage years.
Mm-hmm.
You've I I'm sure someone will eventually correct me. But leading up to being a knight, there's actually different ranks leading up to. Squire is like pretty high up, relatively speaking. So let's say you're at like an official squire now. You're not just like a knight in training, basically. Um,
Knight in Shining training. Sorry, continue.
you're currently in the Squire Hall, which is the community center, but closed off for the day for the students. Um, and everyone's eating around tables of various like fruits and vegetables, and protein and like nuts because I got to throw in proteins. Uh,
Nuts grow on bushes. That counts.
That's
That
right, yeah.
tracks. Or trees.
Philip's like, you know, Ven, what we have here is great, and I really appreciate letting my family in here, but after learning how to fight, after learning like survival, all this stuff about nature and history, I think I need to go back out there.
Why'd you go back out there? If you said it's bad out there, it's nice in here.
Yeah, but there are people out there and they're suffering.
Hey, is this guy trying to join the group?
This is a
This is
flashback.
a flashback.
Shit. I am such an asshole. Carry on.
What would you do out there?
I don't like it. I feel like I'd have to. I don't know. The church is doing some evil things. I don't know what. I only heard rumors when I was living out there, but like he's gonna like lean forward and talk at a lower volume. I I heard that they burned some people on stakes
For what?
for using magic. I should have a southern accent for using magic.
But magic's the most natural thing in the world ever. We all have magic. What
I
do you
know.
mean?
Outside of these walls, magic's forbidden.
Well, then how do they? Farming is so much. No, you said they. Well, why would they do that?
I don't know. They
Probably
said
fix-
they said the only the because it's not coming from Lumira, it's not real. It's the work of Obscilia, Obsessia.
So is it not real or is it the work of someone else? That's very confusing.
They're saying like it's the work of some evil creature. I don't know. It's not coming from the source is what they're saying.
Not to sound like the Little Mermaid, but how could something like magic be bad?
I don't know. But like people are being burned and there are people out there who can't get water and or no water doesn't have an issue in this world, sorry. People who can't get like sustainable food and like I went to the Capitol one time as a kid before we came out here and like they have so much of that. They have a lot of trees and like grass. But then like when I went back to home, it was just sand.
Well,
Something doesn't feel right.
yeah, I mean, do people here know about it? Maybe if Sunflower knew he could help, he could maybe fix it. Because that's, they're burned. Magic isn't. Somebody's got. I don't know.
We're gonna same day, but later in the evening. You're actually able since you're now a squire, you can actually go and visit your parents. Like you still have to live with the knights, but you can actually visit your parents during the evening. So you're currently at their place. Dad and Dad are cooking, and they're telling you about their mundane day as parents do. And it's like, Well, Venn, how was your day?
It was good, but I've been thinking about something that Phil said at lunch.
What's that?
You know, do people think magic is bad? They don't have any leaves out there. They don't have it. It's all dust.
You're David. No, Lonnie. I'll do that because yeah, Lonnie, the other dad, is gonna like stop what he's doing and he's gonna look over you and it's like, yeah, the outside world doesn't have a lot of plants. It's almost completely barren. Then
Who's fixing it?
there isn't anyone.
Why not?
Well, the church says magic is gone.
It's not gone.
I know. But that's what they're saying. And any magic that does exist is evil. I don't know the full details, mind you. I haven't been out in a few years, but so anytime they see magic, they see something that's different that challenges their power and they get rid of it.
And is that why there's no plants?
I don't know, but I know it's not going to get any better out there if they continue to do that.
Why would they do something that causes so many problems?
I think they're scared
Better than magic?
of the magic of change. He's gonna sit down next to you. It's like people in power fear change because change means that they lose their power.
Well, I mean, I don't see how. Maybe I don't.
If magic comes back, that challenges their power. It challenges everything they've said. And if everything they said, if there's a doubt, if a doubt could be sparked in someone's mind about the legitimacy of someone's claim, then the whole system could collapse.
So the people in charge don't use magic either? They don't have plants either?
Oh no, they use magic.
How's
They
that
just
work?
use. I don't know. It's not like what we have here with the plants, but it's a lot of the same. It's creating water, shaping the earth. They hide it, but they don't. They do something different. I don't entirely know.
Okay.
Your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Before I moved in with your dad, I've been all over this world, and I don't know. It's hard out there. And then I feel like Knight Commander. Hold on a second. I need to write this down. Joshua, Knight Commander Dogwood. Which, side note, is the previous Knight Commander. He's been trying to convince the Paladins and then to go out and do something, but it's a lot of resistance, especially amongst the other knights like yours, your knight.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, aren't we supposed to? That doesn't make any sense. That we wouldn't go out there.
You know, that's the upside to a community is that we all care for each other and we do things to help each other. The downside is if there's not enough of a consensus on something, then we all just sit around and an issue and an issue doesn't get resolved.
I just feel like if we're going to cut communities off at a certain space, then there's going to be people that don't have a community to fight for them.
You're right. He's gonna give you a big hug. He's like, "It's gonna be all right." I have a feeling. I have a feeling that one day you're gonna make a decision that's gonna make a whole lot of change happen.
Okay.
I got you, Benny. Dads love you.
Love you too, Dad. And then I'm going to be pretty quiet for the rest of that night.
Yeah. So flash forward in time. I didn't mean to get all preachy, but it's like a good like time to do info dumping.
No, that was good.
You are standing in front of your parents' house. The light is on. It's about evening-ish, and you hear the sound of what sounds like cooking.
I get close to the door, and I, for some weird second, am not sure whether or not to knock on the door. Because it's been a while. But then I just walk in.
As you walk in, you see your
I'm
dad.
opening the door pretty slowly, to be fair.
Right. As you open the door, your dads who were like prepping dinner and everything, they look towards the door as you do so, and they see you as you fully open the door. I'm going to give you a moment to decide how Venn reacts to seeing them. They are a little more weathered, obviously, because time has passed, but yeah. Like,
the same way outside the door, I'm a little hesitant because I don't know how they're going to feel. I feel like they're probably going to be happy to see me, but after seeing, my my knight commander, that kind of took a little bit of the wind out of my sails. So I'm just gonna look over him and say, "Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad."
standing in the dark of the twilight, excuse me, on the outside of the door with the light peering, showing on the inside. The first thing that your father David does when he sees you after your comment is to just come up and give you a big hug, and
I
then
hug him back.
Lonnie joins him afterwards.
As far as my arms can go.
I was like, Venny, it's been so long. He's gonna look over at Susie Ann and Gary, and you brought friends, and one of them is very tall.
Yeah. Yeah, Gary, I'm sorry. You might have to kind of bend over a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to fit in here. But these are my friends.
You know what? We can open
Do
up
you
the
have a large chair?
Actually, yes, because sometimes we get somebody in the community who comes in and hangs out. Here's what we'll do: the roof we can move the roof a bit so you can have a place to like actually set up, and then we got a chair you can use. Here in the living room. It doesn't have it for the rest of the house, but the living room we got all this set up for the tall people. But
I
give me, like,
go
a
to work
second.
fixing the roof. I go help fix the roof up.
And your dad start like making dinner and what brings you David's gonna be like, what brings you into town? Like, what brings you back?
I just came to visit. We were in the neighborhood.
Lonnie's gonna throw a plate full of different fruits and vegetables. It's like, appetizers, please eat up.
Yeah, these guys don't really know much about fruits and vegetables. They're gonna love this.
I love
When
that's
we got here, Gary ate an oak leaf, and he liked it.
It was tasty.
They're gonna laugh.
You guys, have you tried those?
Gary, I think we're good. But if you enjoy it, that's what's important.
I do enjoy it.
And it is like Lonnie's going to go up to you and just like shake your hand. And it's like, wow, you're a big, strong fella, aren't you?
I don't like to think of myself that way.
And David's gonna now. I had to ask: are you are looking at Suzanne? Are you his special friend or are you just a friend? And Lonnie's gonna look at you as: are you his special friend or his friend?
Wait, Lonnie's looking at me.
David said to
and
Suzanne.
Lonnie, Gary is Venn's very old friend. I just recently joined the team a few months back.
I'm very quietly and casually kind of preening as they like Gary and appreciate his good qualities. But continue.
Oh, it's so great. You have to stay the night. Gary will find a way, I swear.
Yeah. We brought our packs. We can make it work.
I am more than comfortable in this chair.
No, we'll find a way for you to be comfortable. Like, you're guests. You're both guests. So we're gonna do what we can.
Well, you're very kind.
It's so good.
Yeah. We're both orphans, so we're not used to this like two dads at the same time thing. This is great. I'm happy to be here as long as what's his name? Flower Mason? Father Sunflower lets us stay.
He's going to David's gonna look at you like Susie Ann, was it, right?
Susie Ann Surefoot, yeah.
I heard your comment about not having parents, and I'm just gonna ask you, did you want a dad hug?
Oh, sir. It would be my honor.
Gary?
Oh, was that offer for me as well?
Yeah. They got two. That's got two dads, so it's got two people to hug.
I open my arms as wide as they go.
There you go. Everybody gets hugs.
Now, are they both gnomes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to crouch down real low and.
But it's very warm. That's the bright side.
So sweet.
All right. It is about 10:30-ish my time, almost 10. So it'd be about a good place to call it for now. We will go ahead and continue next time. And don't worry, I wasn't gonna make all like dad reunion things. That would just seem like a good thing to do plot-wise.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. We got to see trees and animals. Venn is in his element.
Let's give Van home.
Yeah, I've been planning something like this for a couple of weeks now, before back in like June. So I was like, yeah, this is gonna be good. I didn't have names until recently, but everything else.
And I didn't even have to ask.
I was waiting for it one of these days. Like one of the characters, like, all right, dude, what's his name? But yeah, that was a good session.
Yeah, I had a good time.
That was lovely.
Hell yeah.
Let's go ahead and we'll do a bit of a wrap up. I'm gonna allow people to do their socials here in just a second, but if you like what you saw here on Twitch, feel free to follow us on twitch.tv/Omniversal Escapades. We stream primarily every other Sunday unless life happens. If you follow our social media at Omniversal ESC under most platforms, we tend to post the day of when we're gonna stream. I really should probably be better about actually doing that a few days ahead of time, so I'm gonna try.
Well, what day have you guys been streaming?
We've also been streaming on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Central Standard, 6 p.m. Pacific. Date everything. Tess plays it.
I'm dating everything.
That's right. I just provide commentary and occasional choose that option.
Sometimes I can't pick. I need a second set of eyes.
That's perfectly understandable.
If you come hang out, you can also help.
Yeah. If you want to come watch us play or provide input as to how we should talk to the various objects that are also anthropomorphized, feel free to do so. It's every Thursday at, like I said, 8 p.m. Central. It's been pretty fun so far.
Except for next one. Well, this Thursday is on. Next Thursday is off. I will be seeing Hosier.
Oh, okay, so
Ooh.
I'll give someone else my Steam login if you guys want to play Date Everything without me.
Yes on the 7th, no on the 14th, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. You should all check it out. And also, nice. I didn't mean to bypass the Hosier thing. I just when I have a thought, I got to finish the thought.
No, that's absolutely fair.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss it to our players to go ahead and plug in. And hold real quick. If you're watching this on YouTube later, please subscribe, hit the smash button, smash the subscribe button,
hit that bell,
to receive further notifications.
Us into the mines.
And remember, when they ask,
the
answer is Foxglove.
That's right. And also, this show, as it turns out, is a little educational because we just described a lot of plas today.
Yeah.
Next time we're gonna do willow, beech, ash, sycamore,
dogwood,
sandalwood,
acacia,
yeah,
poplar.
I didn't even know that was a tree. Spruce. Yeah,
I learned all the tree names because all of the buildings on one half of my college campus were named after trees.
That's fair.
My friend lives in Poplar Hall.
I'm just naming Minecraft trees.
That's beautiful.
I'm just naming.
I think that's
nuts.
beautiful.
I'm from Central California, which really
Brazil.
prides its forest conservation. So
we're all doing good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus.
Lemon. That's a tree.
Yes.
Baobab.
Oh,
However you
Ayo.
pronounce that one.
1 second. I have another interesting plant fact. I just gotta double check my source before I say something. So you're talking about how like berries only grow on bushes, but the banana is actually considered a berry.
That's
I was
disgusting.
gonna say during that part, I was like, a banana is a berry.
Mhm.
Yeah, now you guys are going to get into the thing about there's no such thing as a vegetable, and I simply won't stand for it.
I'm not doing that. No, they're
It's true though.
like anyway.
I learned today that some people say there's only 6 continents. Others say 5 or even 4.
And they're wrong. 'Cause
Oh,
it's 7.
right.
Huh?
It is 7 because it's based primarily on tectonic plates, is the way we do
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting fact. I've had some people like, it's not North and South America, it's just the America. It's
That's
like,
what they say in Europe, and I don't trust it. I don't trust
Yeah.
it for 1 damn second.
I don't
'Cause if-
trust Europeans.
look, I don't have any hate for Europeans, but if you're going to say that we're one continent,
No hate, just a level of distrust.
if you're gonna say
Look,
that
they
we're,
got a few things right. Socialized medicine.
They got a
paid
few things wrong.
Daycare, paternity leave.
if they're gonna say
Uh,
we're one continent, then Europe is not a continent; it's part of Afro-Eurasia. So that whole
Yes.
thing is a continent. That's all I'm saying. If we're gonna ignore tectonic plates, anyway, I'm gonna stop going in my rant. I'm gonna throw it over to Az to plug whatever work that they're working on or socials.
Yeah. So at Cal's Calzones on basically everything. Sometimes there's an underscore there, sometimes there's not. Play around, you'll figure it out. Cal's Calzones on YouTube as well. I have 2 video scripts that I just finished writing last week.
Nice.
Will I make them into videos? Only time will tell.
Fair.
I also do work on the Scavengers Network YouTube. Check that out too. Speaking of ScavNet, check out the Biodex cast on there and It Jams for Thee. Those are my 2 projects on there.
Nice.
And twitch.tv/Cal's Calzones.
Sounds good.
I think that about does it for me.
I'm going to throw it to Jeff because Jeff also has a list of projects.
Holy shit. I got Shattered Worlds RPG. It's an actual play podcast set in the world of my books and my own RPG. It's called Shattered Worlds. And it's a comedy show. It's got spaceships, magic, starships, robots, the whole deal. And then I also have The Great and Secret Knowledge, a speculative fiction podcast in which we cover all manner of sci-fi, fantasy, supernatural horror, weird stuff. We've done In the Mouth of Madness, Wizard of Oz. Right now we're doing Star Trek The Next Generation. And we just did Willow, Neverending Story. So yeah, check that out. And that's it for now.
Okay.
Oh, and also you can find me everywhere at El Jefe Tacoma.
Tess, you're up.
You can find me at Tess is Super Cool on Twitter and Bluesky. Tess is on Insta. Tess is watching Twitch. Tess has a TikTok. Yeah, if you're on a place and wanting to see if I'm there, just put in Tess is, and then whatever you're doing there, see if it shows up, right? Otherwise, you can find me here on Thursdays. I'm trying to date everything. We're on a love run, which means we have 103 anthropomorphized objects and ideas that I'm trying to get to fall in love with me. We're doing not bad.
Yeah,
Let them
I
hate me,
didn't-
and that's pretty good.
I wasn't aware that there was also ideas that
Yes.
are personified.
I haven't met Reggie yet. He's rejection, and I haven't been rejected, so...
There's also the
Oh.
concept of nothing. Nothing is also something you can date.
Nothing something?
And it's voiced by Sungwon Cho from
Oh,
Pros.
he is. That character is Doug. He is Existential Dread.
Oh, Existential Dread. Excuse
That's
me, I got it wrong.
crazy.
Yeah.
There's also a little guy. His name is Mikey, and he is microtransactions. Also, last week we got the DLC, the personification of the DLC, to fall in love with us.
Mhm.
Wait, I thought you were saying before that you got DLC for the game.
We
I
did
didn't
both.
know
I
that
did,
you were.
and she is personified. Her name is Lucinda Lavish, but now that we're in love, her name is Lucinda Loving. We
Yeah.
got through her crippling self-doubt,
Mhm.
and now we're in love.
That's
By a-
crazy.
By asking her
Yeah.
personal questions and not getting
She
and
didn't like
breaking,
it. She was very
No, yeah.
uncomfortable.
because it was like, oh yeah, we appreciate you, but also like we're gonna. You okay, Tess?
Well, yeah. Sorry.
But also like we want to know you as a person. She got very uncomfortable about that.
She was put in after the game was finished. You can't go find her. She just shows up when you try to talk to somebody else. They made her specifically to be sexy, and
Mhm.
she gets really uncomfortable when you mention to her that she can be something other than just hot, sexy DLC. But then we work through it, and again, now we're rocking it.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's also a ghost.
Yeah.
Who else? Nightmare. I'm working on Nightmare right now. She just likes scaring me, but we're working on it.
The personification of darkness and the personification of the 80s. That's also a
Yeah,
thing. that's
XX Shadow Darkness XX. Oh, 420XX is we're getting there.
You're saying so many words that are just like assaulting me right now.
You gotta come hang.
Yeah, I do.
Meanwhile,
I
I'm
have
over
to
here
come back.
drooling. I'm like, you mean you can fucking idea?
Yeah,
Technically, yes.
several ideas.
I really like that you said that as Susie Ann.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
But otherwise, you can find me on Instagram at Meals from the Basement if you want to look at pictures of food. I haven't posted any lately, but I should because last night I made butter chicken with some homemade naan, and it was
Nice.
really good.
Oh,
That sounds really
God.
good.
I might have to order Indian food now.
Tess,
I'm sorry. That's
Tess,
my
send
bad.
me your non-recipe. I want to make some.
I will.
You can follow me under most platforms at Geekestein. I don't really make anything besides this. I'm not really a content creator beyond this, so I also don't post on social media because I'm taking like a healthy step away. So, but if you want to follow me, because I do talk about the show, I do post it on there. You can go do so, like I said, at Geekestein. I will say, in fairness, plug. I was on the Just podcast the latter half of last year when we talked about the color
Yes.
magic. And that was
didn't we do the Hogfather?
no, I wasn't able to make that one. I
Ooh.
kind of
Oh,
regret
that
it.
was with Jamie, maybe.
Yeah, that was Jamie. I was not able to go to that one, unfortunately.
We did do the color magic, both parts. It
Yeah.
was pretty good. I mean, our talk was amazing. We're hilarious and thoughtful and charming.
So humble.
And so humble.
That's a really humble show.
Yeah.
Bunch of smarty pants getting together, batting ideas around.
Talking about how great they are. All right. I think that's it for this episode. So we'd like to thank anybody who's watching either later on YouTube or currently on Twitch and Current Alert. On that, we will see you next time, which will be Unless Life Happens, the 17th of August. And then we'll have one more stream after that on the 31st, unless plans or life happens. So anyway, we will catch you all next time. And yeah, bye.
Thanks for hanging.
Bye.
What's this plant called? Hyacinth?
Biasins.
Rosewood?
Bison.
Beach?
Beach.